Sometimes you can just feel it, the shift before the breakthrough. Maybe things have been falling into place in strange ways for you, or little signs keep showing up that make you stop and wonder. I've been sensing this energy building for a while, and if you're here, you might be feeling it too. Something is getting ready to land in your life. This could be an opportunity, a change, or a moment you'll look back on. This reading is here to help you recognize it when it arrives.
Welcome in, my beautiful Gemini friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in Spirit, open up this space and see what it is that Spirit wants to share with you with what is coming in. So I've got a big energy that I've been picking up on. It was faint for a bit, and now recently this energy is intensifying. So I wanted to bring you some messages so you're aware of what's to come. So I'm going to pull first an Enchanted Forest Oracle card. This is a message to you directly from the universe. Okay, it's coming through this card. So do it your way. Spirit is encouraging you to do it your way, whatever this is. And some of you are going to resonate with the image of this card. We got 3 fairies. Fairies might be a theme in your life somewhere, Gemini. So the message is you were never meant to fit in. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. So Gemini, I'm going to read this to you one more time. Do it your way. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be a wild and free force of nature, here to build new and better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. So how many of you are feeling this energy? I definitely am. I'm a Gemini Sun and Rising, and I just launched another channel, everyone, the Sacred Oracles, and I wanted to do something different that I've been feeling within myself, and away I went and I did it. So I'll leave a link in the description box below. I've already got my first video up for this channel, so go check it out. It's exactly this energy here. And you know what? Some of you might have been dreaming about fairies, or you just love fairies. Maybe you have fridge magnets that are fairies, or you have like stickers on your journal, or you have bookmarks. Maybe you collect tarot or oracle cards that are all fairies, and you know, maybe you have a child or someone like dragonflies as well. Anything winged with iridescent wings, I feel you just love. So Page of Cups, we have a new story that is unfolding in your life here, Gemini, and this is really big because whatever's happening here is going to happen in a way that you haven't experienced before. So this is where Spirit is encouraging you to adopt a beginner's mindset, because this is a different world that you are entering. So we've got the Page of Cups. We have death here as well. So you may move through a darker energy. You might already be moving through a darker energy, or you've been in a darker energy. There's a death of something and a rebirth of something else. But in order for it to be rebirthed, it needs to shed that old skin. So you're going to experience a shedding, a transition, a shifting of seasons in your life. And there's an adjustment period that is required to get comfortable with this new energy. So death is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. All right, so the energy of death. So 7 of Cups, we have a lot of branches that are forming, a lot of different pathways that are opening up, options, choices, or decisions. And this might be overwhelming for you. So this is where Spirit wants you to take a moment to detach yourself from the noise that you might be experiencing and allow yourself to come back to yourself and do it your way. Right? They want you to choose what it is that you desire and not what someone else wants for you. So the 7 of Cups here. Now I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. I love it when you share with me, Gemini, how these cards connect with you, how the energies of these cards show up for you, and how this reading resonates for you. So share with me in the comment section below. I'm super excited here. Don't let this death card scare you. Okay, it's not here to scare you. It's about clearing any kind of energy you have around fear. Anything that might be a little bit darker. You are someone that is incredibly strong, and Spirit wants you to put a little bit of energy into the power that you have to rise back up, because you are rising like the phoenix here somewhere. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes I put the pieces together for you and Gemini. I've got your readings up twice a week on my channel, so once on Wednesdays and once on Sundays. Make sure you've got me marked in your calendars. So you know what? I want to talk about this. This energy feels bothersome to some, and it's an evolution of you. There's something shifting and changing within you. This is what this card is all about. And you're becoming a different person here, Gemini, and I feel that you have been feeling this shift within yourself for a very long time. Things are moving in a new direction. I feel you yourself are moving in a new direction spiritually or in your physical reality. And there's a lot of change that comes in with this, and I don't know how you feel about change, but right now change is setting in, and they want you to create a healthy relationship around this change by not fighting it, but rather working with it. Right? It's kind of like a season that is changing in your life. And here it's, you know, we are right now in the summer, and as September, October rolls around, we're now moving into the season of fall. It's one of my favorite seasons, everyone, fall. I just love that season. And we know that we are gradually shifting into this energy because everything around us is changing to the season of fall. It's like the leaves start to change colors. The coffee shops start to have like pumpkin lattes. We have Halloween stuff coming out, right? It's slowly, everything starts to shift. This is how this energy is coming into your life. There's a darker experience that you may have been in, maybe within yourself. Maybe there's emotions or things that are surfacing, past related, things that have been kind of snuck or tucked in under things that are surfacing right now, and you're having to face them. Light is coming through now. So know that as you're working through this, there's a reason why you're moving through this. It's because there's something that you are learning, something that you're growing through, right? And you know, when we go through this energy of death sometimes, where things are a little bit darker, where we find ourselves in a void, you know, whatever the experience is, dark night of the soul, it's a part of your soul's evolution. And I feel some of you are connected to that, and you're trying your best to stay aligned to that. And, you know, everything that's unfolding, your awareness around it, and all the many things that you can do to keep yourself in a balance and alignment as you are moving through this. So I'm seeing some of you coming out of something. There's something that you have finally completed, and you're now ready to take on whatever this new experience is. So the new experience, you have felt it. Those of you that are spiritually in tune, it's kind of been brewing within you, percolating, and now it's taking shape, it's taking form. And how it's taking shape and form is through the emotions and the feelings that you're feeling about something that you don't really understand yet, or see, or even know. But the feeling is there. And I feel this is what is going to be the driving force, or is the force within you, the will, the desire to get back up and actually keep on moving. So I'm definitely getting someone that has been knocked down, and you're getting back up. And I'm seeing someone that is becoming a different version of themselves. I feel there has been a relationship that you've been in, something that may have been outdated. You've outgrown it or expired in some way, and there's almost been this like weird lag time with it, and you're finally releasing it, and you're stepping into this brand new journey, and it's like, okay, what do I do here now? There's so many different options. I've called this in. I've been wanting this. I've been desiring it. And now because I'm doing things my way and not someone else's way, I'm seeing that things are starting to unravel and unfold. So this is the energy that you're feeling. Those of you that are spiritually in tune, something big is coming in. And I feel you're breaking chains here. You are rising up like the phoenix. So the phoenix is coming in as a spirit animal that is guiding you at this time. And it might show up in any form, okay? Anywhere you see a phoenix, the word phoenix, the name phoenix, right? Maybe someone has a tattoo of a phoenix. I feel there's a reason why you have that tattoo, Gemini. You're going to have to share with us in the comment section what the meaning behind that tattoo is. Okay, and those of you that are tattoo artists out there, why do people get phoenixes? Are there, like, what are the many reasons that someone has told you, right? I mean, I'm getting a lot of people. And fear, you are overcoming fear through this entire thing, right? You are overcoming that fear. You are now making this one of your biggest strengths. This is the whole purpose of why this is coming through. So fear here, false evidence appearing real. And you're fighting through this. You're going to make it. What hasn't broken you has made you stronger. So remember that. And I feel that is the power, that is the life force you have within yourself. And here you are emerging as this new version of yourself. It feels like you have entered this new world. Energetically, you're more vulnerable and naked here. This is the energy that I'm picking up here. It's almost like, okay, this is fresh. I'm a newbie. So how do I do what I'm meant to do here? It's all about exploring the possibilities, not being afraid to fail or make a mistake. That's going to happen. This is a new terrain, a new experience. So allowing yourself to be open-minded and open-hearted here, and treat this like as if you were a young child that is exploring a new adventure park, like a water park. I don't know if you love water parks, but I feel some of you as children may have gone to water parks a lot because you love them. Anything to do with slides and stuff, they're coming through right now. Or maybe this is your kids, right? So yeah, definitely. And I feel it's the thrill. I feel some of you just love doing adventurous things. You know, the adrenaline rush. So maybe extreme sports, or something else like video games. There's a little bit of stressors here in the background. Stress around the initial taking off with it or doing it, and then finally doing it and the thrill of it. So yeah, I'm seeing somebody paragliding, and I don't know if you've paraglided or if you've done like the bungee jump. I'm seeing somebody doing this, and I'm seeing a bunch of people and it being recorded. Maybe you saw this online somewhere. I don't know, but it's coming up right now in my mind's eye. A lot of things that are incoming here, a lot of stuff that you are taking in. So those of you that have sensitive souls, that are empaths, this energy sometimes incoming when your heart center is open like this can be overwhelming. And anxiety can set in. We can have a lot of emotions that we don't feel are our own, that we carry. So you want to stay extra grounded here, especially if you're feeling overly charged by your emotions. You want to calm that nervous system down. Okay, so sometimes we have to start back from scratch. You know, maybe we've mastered something and all of a sudden we're finding ourselves stumbling and tripping and falling. And don't be too hard on yourself when this happens. Let's recenter and let's start fresh and from the beginning. And here, Spirit is encouraging you to wipe the slate clean around something and start over, and to think outside of the box, to feel outside of the box. Now, your intuition here is going to be incredibly, it's going to be sharp, like super clear. Your inner knowing, your gut feelings, listen to them. You're going to be able to feel your way through the experience you're having. And sometimes we forget that this is our intuition because it might be on overdrive, or it feels way more intense. It just means that you're becoming more powerful. So it's about learning how to wield the power that you have and also stabilizing it, right? There are, I think I saw a TV series where Superman had a son, and he's teaching his Superman son how to use his powers, right? Because the child doesn't know how powerful he is, but he has these powers, but he just doesn't know how to use them and the purpose for them. So I feel for some of you, you're going to feel like you have entered an experience where you are a beginner, learning something new. This is maybe for some of you at work. I'm getting some of you at work where maybe there's a software or a program. The way that they're doing things at work is a little bit different. So you're finding yourself in the midst of training and learning, and maybe you just hate that. But this is allowing you to evolve. You are growing through this experience. So anytime you get an opportunity to learn, no matter how uncomfortable it feels, you are now emerging as this new version of yourself, right? So yeah, definitely I'm seeing some of you at work, learning some new things. And maybe you're feeling resistant to that. You know, maybe you've lost your job because they've given your job to someone else, someone that is more, I feel like a computer, maybe like it's automated or something like that. That kind of sucks, right? The world is changing, everyone. And here I feel that they're wanting it to do it your way. So I don't know. You know, this is what I felt after I quit my 9-to-5 job and started doing YouTube, is preparing myself for that. I knew that I wanted to work from home. I didn't want to work for someone else. And when I realized that was the reality for me, that that's what I'm looking for, right away I started, you know, rolling out all the options, the different paths that I can take. And I didn't know that it was going to be here on YouTube. And what I did was I decided, okay, I'm going to work from home. How can I make that possible for myself? What are the pathways that I can see for myself to make that happen? And I realized I have to save money, because whatever I want to do it fully with all of my power. So I can't be working to do that. And I thought, okay, I'm going to save money to, you know, not work for 6 months and fully put my energy into making something happen. So that was the first thing I did. It took me about 1.5 years to do that. Once I did, I quit my job. Everything kind of worked out. Everything was already falling into place, because this was meant to happen. And then that process of 6 months, you know, doing different things, and then finally figuring out, okay, let's try YouTube. And now that I committed to that, let's fully put energy into it. And here we are, right? So yes, there are pathways opening up for you, branches, many different ways and opportunities for you to do what it is that you desire to do, whatever it is that you desire to call in. I'm getting a lot of support and connection here for you as well. So get yourself out there. I feel that there are opportunities waiting for you to claim them. And also, as things are falling into place for you, Gemini, as things are falling into place for you, there's people holding doors open. So I feel connection with others is going to be very important, because I feel that you're building rapport somewhere in your life, and this rapport is actually going to be very beneficial for you as you're moving through the experience you're having. It's almost like you're building connections and not being afraid to actually get to know someone on a deeper level and to follow your heart. There's something here that has been calling to you for a very long time. It's now time for you to follow that. That's what's coming in for you. It's the unfolding of you in the reality that you are creating, right? You have to show up within that experience. You have to become that in order for it to take shape. If you're not committed to it, if you're not within the energy of it, it's not going to happen. So when I decided that I had to create a plan. I had to create little goals to get myself there. And I didn't think about, you know, okay, so when I do save the money and I am off work, what am I going to do then? I didn't worry about that. I just focused on, let's first get that money for 6 months. So that's all I focused on. I didn't do anything ahead, because I didn't know what it looked like. So I didn't worry about it. Instead, I focused on this goal. And when that happened, I was like, okay, let's quit that job now where I'm at home. Now what? I've got 6 months. Let's figure this out, right? So this is how I do it in chunks of time. And this is how it's coming in for you as the 7 of Cups. So there's something here that is branching out, and there's no pressure or anything that you have to put on yourself to know what it is or how it's going to work. It's just you have to show up within that experience and just allow it to unfold the way it's meant to unfold for you. And know that when you're committing yourself, setting intentions around that and following through on it, it is going to work out for you, because you're showing up in that energy, right? So here I feel that you are manifesting. And as you are manifesting, you have thrown out a net into the universe, Gemini. And now Spirit is bringing whatever that is in for you. And anytime I've experienced this net coming in, I'll get so many different kinds of opportunities, which, by the way, can be overwhelming. It's like you struck the lottery with job opportunities. I'm just going to use that as an example. It's like, okay, I shot my resumes out everywhere and I'm waiting for calls. Nothing's happening. I'm getting into this little funk, but I don't let that funk get to me. Instead, I blast out more resumes, and all of a sudden, you know, there's a week where I'm getting so many different phone calls coming in. It's like, which job do I want? Maybe there's 2 job offers right now, and it's like, oh my goodness, go to all of them. See which one feels right, which one's calling to you. Rather than getting overwhelmed, let's center ourselves, bring ourselves back to ourselves and see what feels right, and then do it your way. Rather than doing it your way doesn't mean doing a job your way, because it's someone else's way, it's their company. But this is more like, okay, instead of doing it a way someone else is asking you, because I'm hearing somebody trying to interfere and tell you how to do something. But this has to do with your life. So I feel some of you are about to break free from an old, outdated energy that may have been there keeping you stagnant. And you know what? I've experienced something like this before as well, Gemini. It was actually a person that kept me, you know, at a level that they were comfortable with at. Because if I were to rise up, it would somehow make them feel insecure or in a certain way. And I'm somebody that you cannot keep down. So I broke free from that, and it made, like, I'm way past in a completely different world now, right? So I feel some of you are breaking free from something that isn't aligned to who you are. And as soon as you break free from it, you're going to find yourself like shot out far, far away from, because there's so much growth that is happening in your life right now, right? So maybe this is like an old home that you're in, an environment. Maybe it's your job, maybe it's a relationship, whatever this is for you. If it doesn't feel right and the energy's been there for a long time of it not feeling right, things are about to happen here. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pull a spirit animal card for you. There's a spirit animal coming forward, revealing itself to you. This is a spirit animal that is going to be guiding you along this journey over the next few weeks. So anytime you see it, I want you to remember this message. And it's just the guidance that's coming through. And we are getting here eagle spirit. Have any of you seen an eagle? This is a confirmation here. You could be seeing it outside. You might be seeing an eagle on TV, maybe in a book, anywhere. The word eagle even it written somewhere. Spirit has your back, Gemini. Spirit has your back. Remember that. So 23 is the number. Light code activations along with the other numbers coming through, 13, 11, and 7, right? And here we are with the number 23 as well. So 23, let's see what it is, Spirit. What it is that Eagle Spirit wants to share with you. So I'm going to read you both the Oracle and the protection message today. So the Oracle message is that think of the eagle flying high above other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle Spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is Eagle Spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that Spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this time, you are meant to know that you have the highest wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by Spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that you can fly effortlessly. Proudly embodying Eagle Spirit in her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. Now, I feel that you may have been having flying dreams recently. Protection message here is if you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Eagle Spirit is here to tell you that it is only because right now you are meant to fly, not walk. Soar over the troubles that you have been feeling scared and alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. Or perhaps you are making yourself small for the sake of getting others to accept you. Now is not the time to be vulnerable and dependent, for you have the wings to fly on your own, and you do not need that at this time. There is no need to huddle in a shelter or even seek out a flock to support you. For Eagle Spirit says you have tremendous wisdom and courage within. Let it arise so that you may soar proudly with the angels serving as the wind beneath your wings. From these heights, you can make the best and most powerful choices for the highest good of all. So look at that. Eagle Spirit has your back. Remember that. All right, we are going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading off with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number, Gemini. So we are getting 7777. You are on a self-discovery journey. Okay, lots of orange in this card. You might be seeing a lot of orange. So some of you might find yourselves out of your comfort zone. It is time for introspection in this space, okay? So they want you to tap into your power of resilience. There's expansions happening here, and everything that is going on is a part of your spiritual journey. Okay, you are spirit in human form having an experience. So sometimes we have to not allow the things that are happening externally to us for us to take it personally. Okay, so this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.